in position where they could help us this week. Feel like we'll have maybe Commandie Hines available this week. That's the plan. We're hoping to have him up and ready to go. Also, hopefully, we'll have Eric Luna up and ready to go. He's had a few weeks off and trying to get him well, and so it looks like we're going to be able to have him available. So those two guys for sure. Coming out of the game last week, Willie Jones practiced last night. Still probably not 100%, but hopefully we'll get him up to speed and be ready to go to be available on Tuesday. Other than that, getting ready for Coastal Carolina. They had a really, really good game. You watched the tape. They played really well against Appalachian State, made some big plays in the pass game, which is kind of unusual for a triple option team. But App made some mistakes, I think, back in coverage, missed some tackles, and they threw for 336 yards. So they have really, really, I think, one of the unique offenses in our league. I think they do a good job defensively. They're an even front team. You see a lot of, guards covered, 2-2s, 2-7s. Plays a lot of quarters coverage, some 3-deep coverage. But when you look at them, you kind of see a young team trying to find its way. And I keep saying it, I've said this a couple of weeks, but this one for sure looks like a team a lot like us trying to find a way to get better.
Coach, you mentioned Coastal Carolina's style of offense.
Mm-hmm.
So is it to assume then having extra time to prepare for the Chanticleers is helpful?
Yeah, it always is. Anytime you play option football, you need that extra time, and you take that time sometimes in the spring, sometimes in the summer during camp. The thing that was really unique for us was to have this break between playing Thursday night, a bye week, and playing your next opponent. So we were able to use that last week and get 2 or 3 days. We've actually gotten 3 days ahead on them as far as schematics in the run game especially. But, yeah, it does help to have that time.
You were saying last week that the bye week kind of came at a good time. You were a little bit banged up. Do you think you had a pretty productive bye week, efficient, like everyone rested and still were able to get good practice in?
Yeah, I think so. I think we got work done, and we got, like I said, we got those two guys. Hopefully will be up and ready for us, available for us at least. And we got some good work with a lot of our young guys.
Coach, you mentioned Willie a moment ago. Hope to have him back at practice. Now that you've had a little bit more time, you and Coach Core and Coach Fleming, to look at the Louisiana game film, in your evaluation, where is Willie right now?
He's getting better. I won't say he's ready-made product to go out there and play, but he's getting better. I think he's starting to have a little bit more understanding of what needs to get done as far as, where the reads are, where the protection needs to be slid, 2 high, 1 high, where to go with the ball, those things. I think he's getting better with that. He's I think right on track for a guy that's, a true freshman, trying to learn how to be a FBS quarterback. So we'll keep working with him and keep, hopefully throwing him in there and getting him better each week.
You pulled Damian Williams last game. I'm sure it was more so to play Willie Jones, get him some experience. Do you think his confidence is shaken at all after being pulled, or do you think his head's in the right place this week?
I have not seen any issues with his head at all.
How supportive is this team, Coach, of everybody else? Your teammates playing for each other, and doesn't matter who's first and second team back there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good, to be honest with you. I mean, I've seen, these guys, again, it's a great group of kids. We've got a great mixture of young kids and some kids that are not quite so young. I don't say older kids, just not quite so young. I think are really supportive of each other, and no matter who's out there playing, they're all pulling for each other. So I think that's the key, and that's what you want to have on your team.
Everybody needed a bye week.
Mm-hmm.
As you said last week, it would have been nicer to change a week or two sooner.
No question.
How important was it for the young players, though, to finally get that off week?
I think big. you go 7 or 8 weeks, straight weeks, 5 weeks of training camp, and you go right and play 7 or 8 games in a row. I think that's a lot for young kids. I used to, they hit the wall at some point in time with academics and school and study hall, and oh, by the way, go win your conference games too. I think it was good for those guys. After a while, you start seeing the back of their heads, and because they're staring into nowhere. But I think it was good, and I think they're anxious to get back started and ready to go.
Coach, because of the way the schedule laid out, and I know we've all talked about the Bobcats still need to add to that depth chart.
Mm-hmm.
You had 2 weekends off. You and the staff had 2 weekends off. Were you guys able to make some good inroads in terms of recruiting? Being out there beating the bushes?
Yeah, I think so. We were able to get on the road a week ago Friday and Saturday, to be honest with you, and then this past Friday and Saturday. We were able to get out there, and really Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we were able to get out and see a bunch of games, kind of make some more evaluations on some kids, either say yes to some kids that are already on our list or add to our list of kids. So it was a very productive week for us, or 2 weeks for us.
Look at Coastal Carolina's situation. Coach, the coach, Joe Mobley is out.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get healthy. So Jamie Chadwell has taken over as the interim. How would you evaluate the job that he's done, given the situation?
Mm-hmm. I think Jamie's done an unbelievable job. Jamie's a very, very good football coach. Obviously, what he's done in his past at Charleston Southern and the success that they've had there. Joe hired Jamie to bring that offense to Coastal and give them a chance to go compete in the Sun Belt, and he's done a really good job. Jamie's a very, very he's a good person and a really good football coach.
If Willie, when you reevaluate tomorrow, I think you said Tuesday, and Willie is at least close to 100%. Where are the chances he'll get a few snaps against Coastal?
I think they're a really good chance that he'll get some snaps.
In this final 5-game stretch that you guys have, I know you don't look at wins and losses, but is there anything that you want to see this team continue to do as the season comes to an end?
Continue to compete and continue to try to win.